Hey, today I'm using this $2 piece of foam core here to make some cookies so I can sell my story and we can create a nice dynamic ad for these Nike SB Dunks. Let's get into it. These here are hand cut by yours truly. So the edges are all like raggedy and not super nice. So they don't work really well if I want to really show off this pattern. But if I just want random patches of light throughout the shot so that it's less even, shows more like a morning glow coming in from a window or something like that, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna put it closer to the light, further from the subject. I kind of just want dappled lighting out of this. I want it to be diffused on purpose because I don't want to really see all these little patterns. The closer it is to the light source, the more the effect is going to be diffused and not sharp, essentially, so you won't see as many of the details of whatever pattern you're doing. If you want it to look like the pattern, put it closer to the subject and further from the light. And if you want it to just have a slightly more fuzzy look, put it closer to the light, further from the subject. We're gonna go with this one over here. It's holding. All right, we're good. We're gonna do from the bottom. The Nike Dunk, codename Wheat Edition. I wanna look at the shoe this way. That's the way the Nike logo goes, right? Yeah, it is. I need the left shoe, guys. I need the left shoe. This shouldn't be the most difficult image. I'd shoot some mini wheats with some cookies. Who doesn't like that? So, when it comes to a cookie like this, I've got the light behind you guys, as you can probably tell. I've got it a decent distance away from the shoes. The whole point is to try to get it as far as possible. If I had a bigger space, I'd probably have it further. If I had brighter lights, I'd probably put it further. The idea behind that is just so that you get more even spread between the top and the bottom part of your image, or the closest part of the image to your light source and the furthest part away from your light source. I want to have minimal amounts of fall off. Unlike my other Dunks shoes, if you guys watched that video, I was trying to maximize the fall off to increase the contrast. And with this shot, I kind of want to have it very far away as if it's sunlight, because the sun is super, super far away. So when you look at something that has been lit by the sun, usually no matter where you're looking at it, it has the same exposure value because the sun is so far away. So essentially we're trying to mimic a little bit of that. Some people love shooting with continuous lights, and I'm going to do a video on why I think flashes are better than continuous lights, at least for photography specifically. But for the most part, it's so that I can shoot at f11 and not have super bright hot lights that are just melting my food or creating a really
Today, Junior!
pleasurable environment to shoot in. Like, if you're not shooting tethered, guys, I have no idea what to tell you by now. This is like the most important part of my workflow. The ability to see what you're doing without actually having your face next to the camera. It's very useful. Check this out. So I'm gonna move the camera now a little bit, got myself some slack with the cable. Voila. Let's see here. Good girl. Yeah. Can you sit? Oh, yeah, you can. Can you pound it? Oh, yeah, you can. All right. So I knew some of these would end up being, you know, unusable. Like little crumbs and things like that. I like that I did on purpose to try to find a background that was a similar color so that even if it does poke through, hopefully it looks the same. Now, do I actually make a bed for the shoe? Or do I just put the shoe straight on? Do I separate them all? I don't know. What do I do, Bijou? What do I do? Let's try. Get an idea of the scale. It works. I like it. I'm gonna tweak the lighting a little bit, but I like it. That's so funny. Okay. Yay! Look at that, guys. We're happy with it. Woohoo! Try that. Oh, idea coming to life. All right. Shot's pretty much done. So here's what it pretty much looks like. It really is that many mini wheats. That's straight out of camera. That's how she's looking. I might, there are like very tiny little gaps that are literally on the edge of the board, but I'll fill those in Photoshop, or I'll ask my retoucher to do so. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked at that. I took a lot of exposures moving the cookie around, which is always fun to look back at. But yeah, happy with that for now. There's the cookie, not exactly pretty, but it creates some nice little dappled lighting. Then camera's boomed up on the 80mm. The X Pro 3 still broken, but that Tether Tools cable is doing all the heavy lifting. I don't know, I guess if the USB-C cable area, like the port dies, then I'm in trouble. But for now it's still working. I'm looking at another camera that's got a USB-C input, because this XH1 doesn't. Try to replace my stills camera eventually as soon as I can. I don't know, maybe the XH2? What do you guys think? And there we go. There's the other shoe. Oh, look who else is beige. Hey, beige girl. Come here. Are you stuck back there? Are you stuck? Thanks everyone for sticking around. I really hope you guys like this little behind the scenes video. I'm always trying to find new ways to film these. Have you used cookies in your photography before? I've also got that projector attachment with like individual GOBOs that make super sharp, precise shadows. If you guys really want to see those edges, we can make a video on that too. But for now, with a $2 piece of foam core, I think you can achieve pretty much the same result. Try it out, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next week.